In this video, I'll be going over the steps involved in making this cute little glare from this year's mob vote. I have a free downloadable sheet that you can save or print out. It has the list of colours I used and the amount of pieces for each body part. I'll link to that in the description box below. Let's start with the face. I'm using 3 black at the front and 3 green at the back. Shape into a square and lay one on top of the other. Lightly mark out the eye position and then indent 2 squares. Roll out a small piece of white and then cut out 2 squares to fit inside the eye area. Repeat the same steps for the reddish pupils. We are now going to use 2 pieces of green on the top and bottom of the head and 1 piece on either side of the head. Shape all of these into squares. Place the 4 squares around, having the top and bottom pieces hang out from the front edge, and then blend all the pieces together. Indent some random squares around the entire head and then place in the oven to bake for a short time. This is to prevent squishing what we have already worked on. Using 1 squared up piece on the underside attached with some bacon bond and half a piece squared up and placed underneath the previous piece. I then cut some strips into a sheet of clay and cut at various lengths and placed all around the face area and hanging down from the face as well. Place in the oven again to prevent squishing. When he is cooled down, I can then continue to place more hanging strips all around the body area. With some bacon bond, I then added a small rectangular prism to the very bottom and again covered it with small green strips. With a darker green, I then go in and fill all the little indented squares around the glare. He is now fully baked and cooled down, and I think this mob could be very useful for us bedrock players who don't like to just spam torches everywhere. Although now that I have seen the Allay and the Copper Golem, I think I am leaning my vote to one of those.